What is going on, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? It is your host, Galadon, coming to you from Katowice, Poland. Actually, right next to a train station, so if you hear some strange background noise, that is what it is. I am here for 10 days, helping to cast and broadcast the Clash of Clans' first ever Clan War Leagues. And, you know, we're all learning stuff right now. I'm learning, as maybe you guys are as well, about the secret stars. That's right, the secret 10 war stars. Each clan is awarded per victory within the season, so that can definitely and has definitely altered the score in our league so far, as we have an additional 30 stars for winning our first 3 wars, putting us ahead of the third place stars and bars. So, you know, I talked about in past videos, to be honest, I left this out unfortunately, and I said things like, well, you could lose every war and still win the league. Well, that's definitely a lot harder when you get awarded 10 additional stars for every victory. So yes, it is tough, and we're going to get to more viewer comments in just a little bit as we talk about what is the toughest matchup in this entire season for Lost Phoenix versus Academy Turk. These guys, obviously, as you saw, are on top right now. They're ahead of us by 15 stars in this current war, but it's early. We have yet to catch up, and there's been some interesting outcomes that, well, you know, give us a glimmer of hope that we may be able to win this one late. All right, those last few battles may come in handy, and, you know, it just so happens that I am in the company of about 15 Dark Looters players who, you know, might take a look at some of these war bases and give me a little bit of input as to how they think I should attack, and we will try something other than spam Electro Dragon, I promise, and that'll come in a future episode. In the meantime, we are watching one of the Turkish players attack HKP999, and we explained this one before as well. Notice there's only 15 players in the war, but he's number 23. How is that possible? That's the roster. That is your roster number. It's a little bit misleading. That is the number off of the total clan roster and not the actual players, the 15 participants in the war. But more importantly, we are watching a very solid and what is one of the strongest attack strategies at Town Hall 12, Queen Walk Miner. And you'll notice one singular miner was dropped right there in order to activate the clan castle. That was a great move. Wakes up the CC, brings out the Electro Dragon into the poison, and of course the Queen Walk. It goes down easily while the Queen is taking almost no other damage. Okay, a lot of other damage, but hold on, there's a train going by. Yeah, oh, that's a freight train. That could take a while. All right, anyway, so, yeah, all right, let's get back to the attack as the miners are moving in. The Queen Walk is still working out. You can see the Queen had to use her ability there at the bottom of the screen, but he's got heal spells, he's got a rage, a freeze, and the miners doing a good job. The one thing I have noticed, and we've seen this time and again this week here, watching the Dark Looters play, is time becomes a factor very often, especially with a Queen Walk. You know, you can easily take down 25% of a base with a Queen Walk, but you've also taken maybe a third of the time for the attack, and that can definitely make things difficult. So here, time is a bit of a factor, but also you'll notice that the Queen has lost her healers, which is really unfortunate. They've gone over and tried to help out with the miners, and that honestly could be the reason that this attack fails to be a 3-star. The skeleton balloons are going to help wipe out the rest of the healers, and that means that the Queen is by herself. The miners, they're trying hard, but that Archer Queen, just check out her path right here. If she has the healers behind her and time, okay, maybe it's a double whammy right here, I think she takes this base down by herself with her healers. But no healers and no time, and another freight train in the background, and you'll notice that MHD50 is not going to grab the 3-star. We were all very thankful for that. Lots of players watching from Lost Phoenix, because 12v12 3-stars are definitely a tough thing to do right here. We've seen that even from the Dark Looters, especially the well-upgraded, well-designed bases. Even with 12 hours of planning from a top war clan, nearly impossible to 3-star. It's exciting, though. If you guys get a chance, make sure you pop on over to the Clash of Clans official YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook pages. We will be streaming from all 3 of those. It happens, I believe it's 9 a.m. Pacific time. 9 a.m. Pacific, noon on the East Coast, 6 p.m. Central Eastern European time. I'm confused. The time zones, I'm telling you. Between the jet lag and the weird time zones, just check it out. Go over there now and see. There'll be a countdown or something that will let you know when the live stream is going to happen. In the meantime, we're going to watch another of the Turkish attacks. This time we've got bowlers and witches and another queen walk. But notice what has critically gone wrong right here. That's right, almost every single unit has gone down through the core in the middle, leaving nothing on the outsides to grab those trash buildings to pick up the percentage. And, well, things also kind of go wrong here in the middle. Things get stalled, freeze, heal, only a rage spell remains, and the queen's ability. And Ghazi is only at 35%. So I feel his pain. I've been in this situation myself in the past, and things just not working out. He is hopelessly, almost hopelessly short of 50%. He did get the town hall, but again, about these attacks, it is critical to pick up 2 stars. We talk about it over and over again. The safe 2 versus the risky 3 is always the way to go. And right here, it seemed like a safe 2. Honestly, to me, it did, but as you can see, a minute and 20 remains in this attack, and it's all down to this one solitary minion. And is this a minion or is it a winion? As it works its way through these structures, you can see, I looked around, I'm like, there must be something else. No, it's just one minion. No other units on the screen with about a minute left in this attack. And for a while there, it really does look like that minion is going to be a winion and pick it up as it moves away from the wizard tower right here and goes after the DE drill. After the Dark Elixir drill, however, it is going to head in, pop it up a Tesla, and of course 3 defenses, wipe it out instantly, 49%, and that is a huge miniature victory. Is that such a thing? A huge miniature victory for Lost Phoenix? Anyway, a 49%, that is what we love to see, because those 1 stars are going to come back and haunt all clans later on. So here you can see they are ahead 19-4 right now, but it's early. All right, let's go ahead and address some of the comments from yesterday's video while we watch this attack, and this basically sums it all up right here. One comment says, it's totally unfair. The other comment says, my clan has won every war. That's kind of what I'm hearing. There's mismatches in both directions, but remember, it is going to balance out. I absolutely promise you. It just might mean you're going to be losing more than winning, and Alan says it perfectly right here. CWL is in its infancy. Okay, now maybe some clans did get mismatched. You got put into a league full of teams that you were going to crush or be crushed by, but it will work out. It might take a month or 2. And again, it comes down to skill. That is going to really shine later on. Once we've seen a couple of seasons, then we're going to see closer matchups where it really comes down to who is the skilled war attacker. And I have to say, I could not disagree more with this comment. I absolutely don't think that CWL is for Town Halls 11 and 12. They will settle in the higher leagues, and the lower Town Halls are going to end up settling in the lower leagues eventually. It's just, again, going to take a couple of months. And this was kind of funny. It says, well, more than 50% of Clash players can't get from Max Town Hall 10 to Max Town Hall 12 in a week. And that's true. Pretty much nobody is going to do that, but they do want you to progress. They just, they don't expect you I don't know what happened there, but what I'm trying to say is they don't expect you to progress in one season. It is going to take some time. That is obvious. And just, you have to be patient. Patience. You have to be patient. I need more sleep. All right, next comment. Instead of spending so much time doing that CWL crap, Supercell should have done something against those engineered bases. Well, this is against engineered bases. Just you wait as you see. Unless they are extremely skilled attackers, engineered clans will find themselves always in lower leagues than clans with well-upgraded solid bases. Next comment. My clan is facing so many Town Hall 12s, but these guys got 38 stars anyway and won their 4th consecutive war. That's what I'm talking about. They may just, don't look at the surface. Don't judge a book by its cover. Look in and see. Maybe they are engineered. Maybe they are easier to 2-star than you think. Clash Royale videos, just wait, Marion, and anybody else asking. I do have a Clash Royale video coming soon. And then Michael says, well, we just stopped this clan, 35 stars, and they didn't attack once. I love the reply. Yeah, they're all busy complaining in this comment section, which is probably true. And then, all right, so let's go ahead and get back into this attack and watch the very end of this one. As you can see, we were talking about this earlier. Time, often a major factor in these attacks. The Queen walks still plenty healthy, alive and well, but it's going to be up to the Barbarian King to try to get to that last structure damaged early in the attack. As time counts down, the rest of the army can't get through those walls. The Barbarian King's got to clutch this one out, and time runs out. Lost Phoenix celebrates a 99% 2-star because, again, those triples absolutely devastating in a 12v12 style war where the 12s are well upgraded. Remember, oftentimes they are not, so we go back and we check it out. I promise to show you guys the results of this war later on this week, as that was close. They've also had 2 1-star attacks so far, so with a triple and 2 1-stars, technically right now, if Lost Phoenix doesn't screw up, the advantage is on our side. We 2-star everything, and we end up coming out on top and get a lead over Academy Turk in the first ever Clan War League season. So hey, thank you guys again for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for sticking here till the end of the episode. Thank you guys for being subscribers. And hey, if you haven't yet, now's your chance. Hit that button. I'll thank you in advance. So, hey, and also don't forget to check out the live Clash of Clans live streams on Twitch, on Facebook, on YouTube as well. We are going to be live streaming Dark Looter's first season, and we've already done, what, by the time this video comes out, I think we will have already done 3 or 4 days. So there's plenty left to watch. Have a great day. Get out there, be kind to other people, be kind to animals, and I hope to see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. And remember, there is no Peter $17 this week because Supercell bought me a ticket to Poland, but they didn't buy Peter one. Oh, what a vacation. I needed this.